Alright, so now we're back at the split here, hopefully. Oh. What's that?
Are we on a new one?
This is the loop back.
Well, we've never been on it?
Not yet. But yeah, we're on 787 here. The loop back. We just went to Sprucewood on 673. That was pretty sick. That might be in a different video. We'll see what we do here when I go back and I edit these. Yeah, bunch of guys on some YZ250s, some gas MC250s came out here and just ripped through here. They were ripping, they were flying. So expected a good little flow track here. Beautiful day. Look at that. Oh shit, that might cause some problems. Maybe not. Hopefully he's in 4-wheel drive. That would make me feel a lot better. Yamaha, if you're listening, which you're probably not, but if you are, if anyone at Yamaha can hear this, or any motorcycle company for that matter, you make a 2-wheel drive motorcycle, you will destroy the enduro, the trail riding scene. 2-wheel drive motorcycle. Maybe even a front-wheel drive, I don't know. That'd be cool to see in my lifetime. Ooh, don't fly off the edge. Yeah, I'm really excited to do, so 787's a really popular trail out here. It takes you basically all over the park. 627's a perimeter trail, that's a really popular one. That's an easier one for beginners or less experienced riders. One I'm really looking forward to is Turtle Mountain. That's south of Flat Rock Point. And that's single track only, so I'll probably have to do that one solo, but I do plan on doing that at some point today. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm telling my dad he kind of got to keep track of which direction you're going, but honestly, I couldn't tell you which direction I'm going right now. I think I'm going east. I could be very wrong. I should have put a compass on my bars before I left, but hell, you're bouncing around so much, it's so hard to get it settled. Oh yeah, getting kind of technical out here. A little rock spot. Have lunch. Lunch with the boys. Curious about what I'm filming on today. Filming on a DJI Action 5 Pro. I got it in 1080p with 60 frames per second because I used to film in 4K and it's just so much to render. You guys kind of get the gist anyways. But yeah, I love it. Super smooth, good in low light. About the same price as a GoPro, you know. You just buy once, cry once, you know what I mean? Ooh, that one might be kind of tricky for him. I kind of wish I had a camera on my dad, to be honest, to see what his commentary is. It'd be kind of funny. I don't know, I think I kind of want to get into hair scrambles after doing this. Iowa hair scrambles are no joke, though. I mean, you wouldn't think it'd be that crazy, but kids are out for blood, nose. They cut you off, you go down, man. Also, I probably want a little bigger tank, you know what I mean? If I forget to fill up in the lap or whatever. You want to be able to make at least 2 laps. Lugging around. If you haven't watched, I went to Thunder Valley yesterday, Thunder Valley MX. Go watch that video. That was a sick time. I was the only one there. It was like a private ride day at Thunder Valley, which is super cool. But track was a little beat, but I'm sure when it's prepped actually and they take care of it, you know, it's not the end of the year, I'm sure that place is ripping. It's huge. Track is enormous. Probably the biggest track I've ever ridden, and yeah, a lot of good flow, a lot of fun jumps, super good elevation changes. It's a good time. Fun to stream a little small board to throw around on for sure. Be able to hit whoops when I go back. I got these braking bumps in all the corners. KYB suspension hooking me up. Working great out here. Really impressed. Starting to get a little tired, but it's hard to vlog at this elevation because I run out of breath so fast, but I might just chill out for a minute. Hopefully my camera battery stays up for a while. I know the cold kind of is hard on it. It gets pretty cold overnight, but little water there. I wonder if there's any water crossings. That may or may not be kind of cool, being it's November. Gotta look out so bad, the track. Wherever I look is where I go. Head follows, head points, body follows, you know what I mean? So it's scary trying to look out. Woo! All right. Kind of squeeze with your legs, conserve their energy up top. I'm basically stood up the whole time I'm out here, so it gets a little exhausting. That my camera, I mean, my helmet could be a little tighter. I kind of got it a little big, so it kind of droops down on my nose too, which kind of restricts my oxygen because my goggles press on my nose. So having my camera on the chin of my helmet kind of weighs it down once in a while. So if you see it kind of jiggle like that, it's me picking it up. But hopefully it's pretty minimal. I don't know if people notice it or not. So. Gosh, if I lived here, I would ride here all the time. It's some good video. My dad said he saw some elk on the way in last night, so like a whole group of them, like 10 or 12. That would be super sick to see. Hopefully he came back there. I think he'll be fine. I think he's kind of getting the hang of this place. You gotta respect it, for sure. You gotta respect it. You can't be reckless and willy-nilly out here, especially with other people. It's a lot of direction change, elevation change, a lot of factors. There's rocks, roots, hairpin corners like that. That would be really tight for him. I hope he's gonna be okay with that. That was pretty tight even for me. Alright, I think I'm remembering where everything is now. Cruising for about 10 minutes. Yeah, I got some good flow. Basically, just a third year, and let that pilot jet work for you. It's my whole goal. There we go. All right, so I'll wait here for him, then we'll figure out where we got to go. But yeah, that was it. That was 787, and I think we're at the cross split, so that takes us back to camp, and this takes us back to the road. All right, so I'm actually carrying some fuel with me in this awesome little pack here from AV. It's 2.5 liters or half gallon, but it's helping me here because I didn't get the 125X. I'm only at like a 1.3 gallon tank, so if I have another half gallon, it helps a lot. So I'm trying my best not to spill this. Hopefully nobody's struggled with a gas can more than I have in my life. But yeah, you know, this will save me it being in my backpack. I'm not worried about the fuel going stale, you know, mix going stale. It shakes it up pretty much the whole time I ride, so let's see here. Yeah, there we go. And I'm back to full. So I used about I don't know, half gallon probably through that whole trek this morning. It's not too bad. I'm trying to figure out the range on this thing, so throw it back in my bag. What a day. All right. I recommend putting it in a plastic bag if you carry it like this, because, you know, you never know. You might have a leak or something, and sometimes it's nice to not have your stuff get soaked in fuel. But yeah, that's basically my setup for out here in the hills when you have a stock-sized tank.